kids, welcome to Miss Anderson's PE class. I would first like to go over my behavioral rules and expectations to ensure that we have a safe and fun year together. As you can see, this is the behavior bee, and the behavior bee will be posted in my classroom and has all of the important behavioral rules that we are going to abide by this year. The number 1 rule is safety, 2 is space, 3 is respect, 4 is attention, and 5, and most important, is fun. These rules are outlined more specifically on the behavior contract, which I'll be passing out to each of you at the end of this. And safety, it's important that throughout the class we use all of our equipment properly to ensure safety throughout. We would also want to stay within boundaries for all activities, and our safety keyword is a buzz. If something is going on and we need to stop and get attention, we are going to stop. I'm going to say stop on a buzz. And when you hear stop on a buzz, you're to put down whatever is in your hand, stop what you're doing, stand silently, or stand and buzz. This buzz passes along a message to all your fellow classmates that they need to stop what they're doing and buzz. And then once everyone is buzzing, I know that everyone is ready to listen to directions, and I'll say, buzzing, finish. And I will begin to say what we're going to do next. This is just a way to be sure that we all pay attention when needed. Space, it's very important for safety concerns to maintain our personal space when participating in all activities. And we need to keep our hands to ourselves and not invade the personal space of others. Respect. This is very important. We want to treat others how we would like to be treated. And we do not talk while Ms. Anderson is talking. Attention. We need to follow directions throughout the year to the best of our ability. And we always need to have our listening ears on. Be on the lookout for the buzz. Be on the lookout for instructions from me and other things as well. And this will ensure that we stay on task at all times. And the most important rule of my classroom is to have fun. PE is for fun and activity, and we get to get the jitters out, so it's very important that we all have fun. Some of the consequences of bad behavior include, the first consequence is the warning. If I see that you're doing something that's not acceptable and goes against what's on the behavior B, I will give you a warning, and I will look for your behavior to change. If it does not change, then I will send you to the timeout. And the timeout is underneath the bad behavior sheet, which is next to the behavior B. So while you're in timeout, you can review the behavior rules and see which one you did not abide by. And then if you're sent to timeout again, you will have a letter sent home to your parents. And after class, we'll work together to write this letter and be sure you know what you did wrong. And so you can tell your parents exactly what you did wrong. And you need to get your parents to sign that, and you will bring it back to me in the next class to hope that this will correct any behavior problems. And it's important, I'm going to pass these out at the end. And this contract, you sign it. At the name, you put your name. At the top, you put your name and the date of the school year. And you will review these rules with your parents, and you'll have them to check back on throughout the year. And you will sign, and then your parent will sign as well. And although I just talked about the consequences of bad behavior, I also in my class like to reinforce good behavior. And this year we're going to be doing that with a honeycomb. At the end of each class, one student will receive a honeycomb. This honeycomb will be given to someone who is doing something really well, behaving well, does an act of kindness, etc. It depends on the situation. But at the end of the year, if every single person in the class gets one honeycomb, I will treat you all to a popsicle day. So this will be incentive for the rest of the year for everyone to behave well and have a great and fun year.